Right after signing up on this application, you need to do the following. You have to tap the home screen icon and scroll down until you see this word which is written borrow. Then you need to click borrow. If it shows unlocked, all you have to do is tap unlock, and this app is going to show you the amount of money that you are able to borrow from this application, and you can borrow up to $200 just from this application. And after choosing the amount of money, you're going to read carefully these terms and conditions about this application, and after that you're just going to receive this loan that you want from this application. Remember, this application is going to give you more than $200. I think this video is going to solve all your problems that you're facing right now. In this video, I'm going to show you this trusted mobile loan application that will offer you quick and convenient access to cash when you need money. So right now, if you are in need of medical loans, personal loans, or wedding loans, you really need money from this application, I'm going to show you step by step on how you can successfully borrow money from these applications. The really good thing about some of these applications is that they really don't require credit check. So they won't check your financial status when you borrow money from this application. These other loan companies, they won't even look from your credit report to understand your financial behavior. The other good thing about this application, you can borrow money from your mobile phone. You really don't need to have laptop or computer. You can just do this just on your mobile phone. Alright, our very first application is called Borrow. This application will allow you to borrow anywhere starting $20 up to $250 just from this application. You have to go to Varo.com and you need to join on this platform, and most important, also you need to download this application on your mobile phone. After doing that, you need to join. After joining on this application, you're going to have this choice. You need to borrow at least $20 from this application for your first time. And after that, the more you keep paying the money that you borrowed from this application, the more you are unlocking the chances for you to borrow up to $250. So they're just going to give you $20 as a beginning. The only difficult thing about this application that after joining on this application, you're going to have to wait at least 30 days for you to be able to borrow this money from this application. So you're going to have to wait at least 30 days. But also you are needed to pay back this loan within 15 days up to 30 days. Alright, our next application is called Cash App, and I'm pretty sure that everyone knows about this application, but you didn't know that in this application you can borrow money from $20 up to $100 just from this application. And this is among of my favorite loan application because it's giving you money immediately. Just after requesting a loan from this application, you can receive right away. I can say this is my favorite application to borrow money. So you need to do the following. First of all, you need to go to their website, cashup.com. You need to join and you have to download this application on your mobile phone if you haven't already. After doing that, you'll be able to borrow money from this application. But you need to understand one thing about Cash App. Not everybody is going to be able to borrow money from this application. This application is going to check your credit history, but also this application is going to check how often you're using this application. So if you're using this application more often, you can be able to borrow money from this application. But if you have never used this application, you need to download this application and you need to start using this application more often in order for you to borrow money next time. But right now you need to be qualified first for you to start borrowing money from this application, which you can start borrowing from $20 up to $100 from this application. And if you think you're qualified to borrow money from this application, you can do the following for you to successfully borrow money from Cash App. It's very easy and very simple step. You have to tap the home screen icon and scroll down until you see this word which is written borrow. Then you need to click borrow. If it shows unlocked, all you have to do is tap unlock, and this app is going to show you the amount of money that you are able to borrow from this application, and you can borrow up to $200 just from this application. And after choosing the amount of money, you're going to read carefully these terms and conditions about this application, and after that you're just going to receive this loan that you want from this application. And our next application is called Volo Finance. And this application is going to allow you to borrow up to $300. And the good thing about this application is that no interest at all, but also no credit check required on this application. All you need to do, you need to go to their website, you need to join, and after joining you have to download this application on your mobile phone. You're going to have to link your bank account to this application. And the difficult thing about this application is that they're gonna need to check your bank statement, and your account, it has to be at least 3 months old. But also you are needed to have at least $150 on your bank account for them to trust you and to give you $300. But I really don't think that many people are happy about this after hearing that you need to have at least $150 from this application. Our next application is called Dave, D-A-V-E, and on this application you're going to have option on how much you want, starting $200 up to $500 you can borrow from this application. And the good thing about this application is there is no interest at all, but also they really don't require credit check on this application. So this is a very good thing that you can start borrowing money from this application. But you need to understand the following before going and joining this application. This is a qualification of Dave. You really need to have a bank account and at least 2 past direct deposits. So you have to make sure that you qualified for you to start borrowing money from this application. But also for you to join on this application, you need to go to dev.com, join on this application, then you have to download this application on your mobile phone. It will be more easy for you to get all the access on this application. It's very simple and very easy. It usually takes like 2 minutes for you to join on this application, and you're gonna need to be qualified for you to start borrowing up to $500 just from this application. In today's video, this is our last application, and this application will allow you to borrow up to $500 just from this application. The good thing about this application that they won't necessarily check your credit, but there are things to consider before going and join on this application. First of all, there will be a monthly subscription for you to pay. And actually on this application there are 2 options for you to pay for monthly subscription fee. First of all, you may have to pay only $9, and if you pay $9 for monthly subscription fee, you can borrow up to $100 each month whenever you want this kind of money. But also if you pay $19 as monthly subscription fee, you can borrow up to $500. So it's really up to you how much you want to pay for subscription fee on these applications. Alright, I want to tell you one thing about this application before going out. First of all, you need to understand that you are just going to return this money that you borrowed from this application. This application is going to give you money. You have to return this back in a specific time that you are needed to return this money that you borrowed from this application. This is not free money. This money you need to pay back. You need to pay this application. And there are some applications that you needed to pay with interest, and there are some applications that you really don't require to pay back with interest. So before going on and joining on this application, you have to understand that you need to read all these terms and conditions very careful for you to be satisfied before going and join on this application. And I really want to tell you this, I really don't encourage people to borrow money from these companies, but there is this time in life you may face a really hard time, you may face a really challenge, and the only thing that you can do is go ahead and borrow from these companies. But you have to make sure that the money that you are going to borrow from these companies, you have to use wisely this kind of money that you're going to borrow, so that you really cannot get yourself into unwanted debts. Thanks so much for watching my videos. I'm really happy that you watched this video. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you next time.